So we're gonna do a birch tree, a little bit of close-up. I haven't painted in a while, so I'm gonna just pick up something a little easy, probably um, some colors, and then we'll see how it goes. So there's no need for a drawing. I'm gonna just clear a little bit of patch here, so that I get a little bit of hues of yellow. I'm gonna just use a medium mop. Something my kids keep putting it. Alright, so okay, I'm going to just clear a little bit of space so I can use a hint of yellow ochre. Okay. So as I said, it's the drawing. I'm not going to draw anything, is because I'm going to just do some branches. Okay, so I'm just drawing it so that you guys can see these are the places where I'm going to put in some barks or the trunks. Okay, so simple setup: paint 2 sets of water so that you have a slightly cleaner paint on the other side, and a couple of sponges, so a little bit of yellow ochre. Okay, and a little bit of blue. This is cerulean blue, little greenish but more yellow ochre. Okay, I'm going to just introduce. Add a little more yellow ochre. Keep in mind, when you're painting, it looks dark when it is fresh, but it gets lighter and lighter. So you want to compensate by painting a little dark. And I'm going to go with a little bit of lavender. So I'm just pushing in some colors. Lavender, yellow ochre. Those are the 2 primary colors. Okay. Maybe a little more darker. I need to top up some lavender. Okay. So nothing fancy, nothing crazy. And I'm going to just squirt a mist so that it just settles down. Alright, and then also it creates a little bit of texture. Okay, so either I can let it wait, or I'm gonna just, before I do that, I don't know whether you can see, there's a bit of a hair, brush hair. It's always a little bit of pain to pick out. Screw it. So let's leave it. Okay, I'm going to quickly dry it. I'm just going to push a little more lavender here. It looks too pale. Tiny bit more. Some raw umber, burnt umber, or Algerian something. on those tones. I'm gonna try to keep it next to the yellow so that it's nice and mixed. I'm gonna just check the color. The color seems to be all right for me. So I'm just pushing in. I'm gonna add a little bit of burnt sienna. Okay, and I'm gonna use a little bit of dry brush to push some edges. Some dry brush. A little bit of gray for some shadows. Okay, so while that one is working, I'm gonna just flip the painting the other side. It's easier to draw the barks and stems this way than trying to go that way. So top to bottom is easier than to go from bottom to top. So I'm gonna just mix some lavender, use the same brush. I'm gonna do some barks. Okay, check the color a little more yellow ochre. Check the color, that seems to be okay. And just go for it. Okay. So making sure that there is some broken edges. That one looks too bit symmetrical. I'm just randomly adding some trunks and then see how it goes. Making it a little more denser. And I'm going to start adding some barks. Keep in mind, I'm doing it upside down so that it's easy to add barks and other. I'm going to add highlights shortly, but right now I'm adding some barks or the signature birch tree. it's settling, I'm gonna start adding some batches or some branches over here. Same color theme. So lavender, a little bit of yellow ochre, and start adding some branches, and then you're trying to drag it so that there's some dry brush, so you don't want to be completely clean lines. And then we still need to add some highlights so that the light is coming from this direction, so we need to still add some highlights. We're going to do that, but right now. Okay, so let me just flip it. Okay, now the light is coming from this direction. Let's add some highlights on one side of the tree so that you know which side is the darker side. So a little more dark, a little more yellow ochre, so that the bark on this side is a little darker because of the shadow. A little more depth right here. And we continue. Add some more barks. Okay. So a little more darkness or shadows. There's stuff going on. You really don't know what it is. That's the way it is, and I'm gonna just add some splatter. Just adds a little more interesting texture. That area looks too empty, so I'm gonna take out most of the moisture I'm going to just add some foliage and some darkness over here as well. So make sure that there's always some shadow. And some hints of Algerian red. So I just want to establish a couple more branches here. They look too broken. Okay, it's important to have that broken lines. That way it shows where the shadows are. And I'm going to use a really small rigger like that, and add a couple more branches. Really small, but it just adds. It's just a small flick, so. A little bit of splatter, that should be okay. And the last thing I'm going to do is I will just add a couple of leaves. Couple of leaves which are not fallen, are still hanging on. This adds to the mystery. That's it. So a good painting for a beginner, I would say. Let me just quickly dry, put a put in my signature. Doesn't look like my signature. Alright, let's drum rolls. Reveal the painting. That's always the fun bit, to reveal the painting. Let me check if it's in the screen. It's on the screen. Thank you for watching. There's more videos if you're interested. Like and subscribe. That would mean a lot to me. And thank you till the next painting. Bye.